Hey, this is Dr. Ty from Premier Orthodontics, and in this video we're going to be answering questions we received on our YouTube channel. So if you find this information helpful, give the video a like, subscribe if you haven't yet, tap the notification bell to get notifications every time we release a video. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright, first question is from Daria Kostea. If you fix an overbite when you're an adult with any type of braces, is it only possible that you bring your upper jawline further back? Will it worsen physical appearance? So one thing to point out is when we're fixing an overbite, we have two options. We can either move the teeth or move the jaws. And anytime that we're trying to change the jawline, that is where some sort of jaw surgery is needed. So I'd say less than 1% of our patients ever get jaw surgery. But if your goal is to bring the lower jaw forward, that really is the only way to do it in an adult, is through some type of jaw surgery. So if we're trying to fix an overbite, and we're trying to move the teeth but not do jaw surgery, there are two options. One is we can try to bring the top teeth back or bring the bottom teeth forward. Sometimes it's a combination of those two. So if we're trying to bring the top teeth back to get significant amount of improvement, sometimes we need to take out bicuspids on the top or premolars, and that allows us to bring those front teeth back. If it's more of like a mild or moderate overbite, we might be able to use something like rubber bands or forceps springs, or we bring the top ones back at the same time, bring the bottom ones forward to kind of meet in the middle. So it really depends on your situation, the amount of crowding, how protrusive we feel those upper teeth are. But patients who really have lower jaw retrusion and have a poor profile and want to improve that, jaw surgery may be a better option. So we have a couple of videos about how we fix overbites with braces. We'll link to them above. Check that out. It'll show you the different ways that we fix overbites with braces. And we also have a video about jaw surgery as well, so check that one out for more information. All right, this question is from Alyssa. I'm 17 and have an open bite, which seems to be worse than these, but my orthodontist just added something called Kobe's. I wear my bands in a square, but now, can you tell me more about this? So, yeah, Kobe's are basically just little hooks. They're called Kobayashi ties. That's the person who invented them. His name was Kobayashi. He was Japanese. And so they're little tiny wire tie hooks that hook onto a bracket. Some braces have hooks built into them, some do not. And so if we're wanting to add a hook, a Kobayashi tie is a way to do this. It's just basically adding a hook to a bracket so that you can put a rubber band on it. So if you're trying to fix an open bite, a lot of times they might need to add hooks to the front or bottom teeth in the front. And these braces generally don't have hooks pre-built into them, and so adding those Kobayashi ties will make a little hook where you can hook rubber bands up. So again, I would definitely follow your orthodont's recommendation. Wear those rubber bands. Try to wear them really, really well. The more you wear them, the better they work. If you can wear them full-time, day and night, you'll probably see some significant improvement and get your bite fixed. So hopefully that helps. All right, this question is from Anna. Thank you for this video. I'm in my 30s and have a crossbite on one side. Is it still possible to fix in your opinion? I also have a problematic upper number 6s that I want to remove. I have perfect 7s and number 8s. Do you think it's possible to remove 6s and move 7s and 8s forward so there's no gap? It looks like I actually have 6s and 7s. Okay, so a couple of questions here. I have a crossbite on one side. Is it possible to fix? So most likely yes. Crossbites in adults are a little bit more difficult. But depending on the severity of the crossbite, it may be able to be fixed just with braces. It may be done in combination with some type of expander and braces. And if it's a significant crossbite, it may need some sort of surgical correction. So it's probably one of those three options. I would definitely ask your orthodontist specifically if one of those options will work. Now your next question, is it possible to remove 6s and move the 7s and 8s forward? So for those unfamiliar with our tooth numbering, a 6 is the first molar, so that's the first big tooth in the back. The 7 is the second molar, and the 8 is a wisdom tooth. So it sounds like your first molars have some type of significant decay, and you want to have those extracted and try to pull the second molar and the wisdom tooth forward. So that is possible. It can be done. Usually it's going to require an orthodontic mini screw, which we've spoken about before. And that mini screw adds extra anchorage to try to pull those forward. So in your 30s, this is something that could take a really, really long time. To move those big molars forward, it might take 2 to 3 years to get them all the way forward. So again, it's possible. It just depends on if you want to invest that amount of time to get that to happen. So if you were younger, if you were 14 years old, I would say let's do that because those teeth move a lot quicker. Once we start getting into our 30s, 40s, 50s, the teeth still move. They just move at a much slower pace. So definitely ask your orthodontist for specifics if that is recommended in your case. So all things are possible, but a lot of times patients going into braces think that they want to spend 3 to 4 years in braces to get this done. By the time they're done, they say, I wish I had just gotten the implants and not done this treatment just because it took so long. So again, implants are a great option for fixing teeth that need to be taken out. That may be a good option for you, and avoiding years and years of braces, but it may be a good option as well. So definitely ask your orthodontist for more information. All right, this question is from Amber. Hey, when patients use braces to fix their underbites, does it fix the jaw too or just the teeth? Like when looking from the side profile, does the jaw still stick out or is it pushed back too? So anytime that we're moving teeth with braces, the jaws don't change. That is not something that you can really move. There are some growth appliances in really young children where we can actually move a jaw before it's fully fused and before growth is finished. But generally speaking, in teenagers or adults, orthodontics, braces, and Invisalign can only move teeth and not the jaw. So if you're fixing an underbite and you're not doing jaw surgery, generally speaking, the jawline does not change. If you want to move the jawline, if you want to set that lower jaw back, that is possible with jaw surgery or orthodontic surgery. We have a video about orthodontic surgery where we show you different cases where we actually do this, where we move that lower jaw back. We'll link to it in the link above. Check that out. We'll show you exactly how jaw surgery works and how it is possible to move jaws. But with braces alone, it is not something that can be done. All right, this question is from Hannah. When the herps should be used and when pendulum should be used? What is the difference? Or maybe both can be used. For those not familiar with these two appliances, there's a herpst appliance and a pendulum appliance. Both of these appliances work to fix overbites. They do work in different methods, however. So a herpst appliance, we have a video about this. It is intended to be a growth modification appliance, meaning it helps to redirect the growth of the jaws, but it also helps to move teeth. So it works by posturing the lower jaw forward and holding it there for a period of time, hoping that the jaw will redirect the growth in that direction. So generally speaking, a herpst appliance is used only in younger children who are still growing, and it's most effective in those cases. A pendulum appliance is just for moving teeth. And how it works is it helps to push all the teeth on the upper backwards to help fix an overbite. So it's not redirecting growth, it's not doing anything to the lower jaw or lower teeth. All it's doing is trying to push your upper teeth back to help fix an overbite. Usually a pendulum appliance is used in less severe overbites. It might be used in adults who want to fix an overbite without taking teeth out. There are different use cases. So generally speaking, younger kids, maybe early teens, can use a herpst. Pendulum appliance can be used at any age, but it is for a different use case. They both fix overbites, but just fix it in a different way. All right, so that's it for the video. If you found the video helpful, give the video a like. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Tap the notification bell to get notified when we release new braces related content. If you have any questions, ask them in the comment section below and you may be featured in a future video. Thank you so much for watching. We'll talk to you soon.